everyone. Good day to you. My name is Liana, and I'm looking forward to working out with you, stretching out with you for our daily stretches in the chair. Before we begin, those of you that have been coming with me now for a while, you know I've got two things to say. Before we begin, please make sure you have your doctor's consent for your exercise program before your exercise program. Secondly, please remember that when I teach, I'm going to mirror teach. So my left hand is really going to be your right side. And my right side, right hand, is really going to be your left side. So it's important that we do those stretches on a daily basis to keep our flexibility training. As we get older, we seem to loosen that. So I hope you have your chair out. If you don't have your sturdy chair, a chair with no wheels, those of you in wheelchairs, just lock your wheels up, please. I would just encourage you to do what you can do. And remember, always using, I'm going to encourage always use the diaphragmic breathing, which is also known as meditative breathing, and that is where we are going to inhale deeply through our nose and out through our mouth. So I'm going to do a segment of meditative breathing at the beginning and a segment of meditative breathing at the end. Remember to relax your shoulders. Go ahead and lean back in your chair or whatever you're sitting on so we can relax our core muscles. My palms are going to be in my lap and facing down. Some people choose to keep their palms upward with their hands in their lap, as long as you can stay in a relaxed position. Some people like to feel their diaphragm expand as doing that deep breathing. So you have several choices. Pick whatever's comfortable for you. And let's just start out with a few minutes of Zen. Remember, inhale deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel free to start coming out of your meditation or to hit the pause button and keep going. It is encouraged to do this type of breathing 10 minutes a day to help us with our stress and anxiety and lower our blood pressure, our resting heart rate. So it's a good idea. For those of you that are ready to come out, let's wiggle our fingers. I'm wiggling my toes. You can't see them because they're in my shoes. I'm still going to try to keep that breathing going throughout all of the class. Wiggle your ankles. I popped. Arms are at your side. Wiggle your wrists. Wiggle your fingers. Keep those shoulders relaxed. So first, I want you to tip your head over with your arms down to your side. Tip your head over to the right, and let's hold that stretch. And releasing, tipping your head over towards your left and hold. Again, rotation right. Tip over to the right and hold. And again, tip over towards your left. And release. Keep your arms relaxed on the sides of your chair and a tip forward. Chin down towards your chest. We are stretching out our neck and shoulders. And chin up towards the ceiling. Nice stretch underneath our chin. Ooh, ooh. Oh, sorry. Oh, man. Tip forward. Excuse me. Let your chin fall towards your chest. And back up towards the roof. I'm not tired. It's just these stretches. And you might find yourself relaxed, facing front center. You may find yourself yawning. That's okay, because we are stretching out our muscles. And it's relaxing. Rotation towards the right and hold. Rotation for the neck towards the left and hold. Release, now rotate again towards the right and hold. And I'm going to rotate towards the left again and hold. And this time rotate towards the right, but I want you to dip your chin. Hopefully you're feeling a stretch around your opposite collarbone. And release. Let's do that on the other side. Rotation towards your left. Dip at the chin. And release. Once more, each way. Rotation right. Usually the second time, dip with your chin. We can get a little deeper with our stretch. A little more intense. Rotation towards the left, chin down, which is definitely something we want. And back to facing front and center. Shrug your shoulders up. And then down. Let's do that again. Up. And down. Definitely trying to relax our shoulders once more up to your earlobes. And down. Keep your arms remaining at your side, long and relaxed. I want you to tip over to the right. And we're getting a stretch here in the shoulder on the right side, as well as the obliques, or the abdominal side muscles on the left. Go down as far as you can go. Some of you may be able to touch the floor. Some of you may not. Change, and let's do the same thing the other direction. I'm close. And release, but let's not fall out of the chair, okay? One more time. Tip over on your right as far as you can. Lengthen your right side. Feel the stretch in your stomach muscles on the right, your outer side muscles, that is, and release. And your head is just an extension of your shoulders, so we're not tipping our head over. We've already done that. We're tipping over using our obliques, our abdominals. And you're getting a stretch in your shoulder as well. And hold. And release. Back up to your center. How about some rotation for the wrists? Inward, please. Inward. We can do both of them. They don't have to be simultaneously. Try to make those big circles with those fingers and change direction. So we're going outward now with the rotation of our wrists. And let's do that again. Rotation inward. And rotation outward. Making circles with your fingers. And relax. Still letting our arms relax to our sides. Relax those fingers. And I want us to do a flex for our wrists. So lift those fingers up towards me as high as you can go. Spread open those palms. Palms are facing the floor. We're flexing our wrists and release. Ooh, I felt that more as I release. Let's do it again. And release. Once more. And release. Wiggle your fingers. And now do the opposite. And that was actually an extension for our wrists. Now we're flexing. So keep your arms long and strong. Fold at the wrist. Palms are facing upward. Be sure to wiggle those fingers. This is flexion for the wrist. Sorry about that. Release. And again. Continue that deep breathing. Release. And I'm going to say once more. Hopefully this is even giving you a little bit of a stretch up your forearm. Wiggle those fingers and release. Now, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lengthen your arms behind you, but your palms are facing somewhat upward, like more diagonal. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Wiggle your fingers. Poke your chest out. And release all the way in the front. Forearms in your lap. Spread your shoulders apart. Feel the muscles in your back expanding. And hold. And release again. This time when you poke your chest out and you squeeze your shoulder blades together, we're expanding the muscles in our chest. I know. And release again. Forearms in your lap. Feel yourself, if you pull your elbows apart, feel yourself expanding your muscles apart in your back muscles. Relax your head and neck. You'll feel that in the shoulders too. And once more, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Poke your chest out. Spread open those palms. Wiggle your fingers. And release one more time. Arching your back upward like an igloo. Elbows out to your sides. Relax your head and neck. And feel the muscles in your back expanding. There's an arch in our back for this stretch. And release. Come back to a seated position. One vertebrae at a time. Let's reconnect with our breathing. Very important to get the oxygen to these muscles that we're stretching Inhaling deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. So from here, your hands are in your lap. This stretch is different from arching our back upwards like an igloo. We are pulling our belly button in from the inside. It's called a pelvic tilt. And you're trying to press your lower back into that chair. But you see very minimal movement. I'm doing it right now. So you see very minimal movement and release. Be sure not to hold your breath on those stretches. Pull your belly button in again and hold. Breathe through it. Try to push your belly button inward. Pull it inward towards your spine. And release. Let's get it right, because I'm going to expand from this. Again, minimal movement from the waist up. Pull in your belly button, trying to press it against the inside of the lower chair. And releasing. So we're going to add on to that. So this time, as your pelvic tilt, press your lower back into the chair. I want you to feel your head, neck, and shoulders roll a little forward. However, your back is still pressed up against the chair. And release. And again. And release. So you're seeing my shoulders rolling a little forward, as well as relaxing my head and neck. Let's do that once more. Pelvic tilt. Very minimal movement. It's coming from the inside here. And release. This time when we do it, I want you to slide forward a little bit. We're peeling off the back of the chair, and go ahead and pull. We're not doing the arch in our back, okay? But we are pulling our belly button in. Keeping your arms in your lap. And releasing. And let's do it one more time. We're still pressing up our lower back into the chair, but our shoulders, the mid part of our back has come off of the chair. And release. Now I want to do the opposite for our lower back. Tick forward a little bit. And this time, a nice long, strong back, diagonal. You can keep your eyes on me. My forearms are in my lap. Poke your chest out. Try to lift your head. We are squeezing our shoulder blades together if we can. The stretch is in the lower back. And most likely you should be off the back of the chair. Release. Don't go anywhere. Let's do another one. Keep your eyes on me. Try to lift your chest. Keep your head up. We're not doing a pelvic tilt. We're pressing our front body forward, and we're getting a stretch in our lower back. And release. And one more. Keep your head lifted. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Poke your chest out. We're feeling this in our lower back. I hope. And releasing. All the way back into the chair. So now let's give our lower back a break and our shoulders a break by just tipping forward in a forward fold. We're still sitting back in our chair all the way, so nobody should be falling out. Let your arms and your hands relax on either side of your legs. Just relax. Just breathe through it. Gravity is doing the work. And release. Ooh, that felt good. Come up slowly. One vertebrae at a time. If this exercise makes you feel dizzy, please don't do it. But we're taking our time and moving slowly. Let's do that again. Allow your arms to relax on the sides of your legs. Continue the deep breathing. And releasing. Come on up, take your time. Let's stay all the way back in the chair and reconnect with our breathing. Put your hands together in your center as in prayer. Press your hands towards the right. Look towards the left. And release. Press towards the left. Look towards the right. And releasing again. Press towards the right. Look towards your left. It's important that we get these stretches for our neck and shoulders. And press now towards your left. Look right. Because that's where a lot of us hold our stress. Myself included. And releasing from here. Spread your arms apart on the horizon. Poke your chest out. Wiggle your fingers. If you tip forward a little bit, you'll be able to press those hands back a little more. Give yourself a nice hug. Ooh, yeah, with the right arm on top, relax your head and neck. And again, arms wide to the side, a little lower than on the horizon. Again, poke your chest out. I know, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Wiggle those fingers. Spread open those palms. And give yourself a hug with the left arm on top. Ooh. Okay, relax your head and neck. I'm not releasing yet. Undo. Let's do that again. Squeeze your whole shoulder blades together. Lower your arms. But spread open those palms and wiggle those fingers. And release. Give yourself a hug with your right arm on top. Relaxing your head and neck. And releasing once more. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Press your arms back as far as you can. Like I said, you might need to lean forward a little bit so that you can get your arms a little further back. And release. Left arm on top this time. Hands on the opposite shoulders. Continue your deep breathing. And relax. release. Let's put your hands on your shoulders with your forearms, your elbows facing the front or facing me. So when we do these arm extensions, try to give me a nice parallel line, and we're actually stretching out our biceps, okay? Open those palms, wiggle those fingers, a nice extension as far as you can. You can lower your arms and hands back on your shoulders. And let's do that again. Lengthen, palms wide open. Feel the stretch here in our bicep, which means we are going to stretch our triceps, yes, which is the opposite muscle. And release, hands back on your shoulders. One more time, and we're going to add on from here. Lengthen, spread open those palms, wiggle those fingers. And release. Your hands are on your shoulders, but now get under your left elbow and push up to the roof. This is stretching the other muscle, opposite bicep, triceps. And hold. And if you like, you can pull a little further, but you don't have to. Just hold. And release. Same arm across your chest. Pull in, wiggle those fingers. Should be looser now, no worries. And then hands back on your shoulders, elbows facing the front for now. Get under your right elbow. As far as you can go to stretch out our tricep. And remember, you have the option of using your left arm, pulling the elbow down or towards your head to get that nice stretch. And releasing now with the same arm, pulling by the elbow and wiggle those fingers. Pulling the right arm in across your chest. And undo and relax. Hands are in your chair, in your lap. Relax your shoulders. Let's regroup, reconnect with that deep breathing. Inhaling deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. I'd like to do some rotation now towards the right. I'm just going to use my hands on my right leg or thigh and pull myself around as far as I can go. And hold. Rotation, again using your hands. Pull yourself around as far as you can go, rotating towards the left. And let your head just follow your shoulders. We're not rotating our neck for this particular exercise like we did before. And release. Let's do that again. This time should be a little deeper. And releasing other direction. Oops, you caught me rotating my neck. My bad. And release. Now we can stick with that, or we can try to add on a little bit. use your right arm to put on the chair this time, and let your left arm lengthen on the outside of your right leg. Ooh, hold. That feels good. I need these stretches, thank you. And release. Same thing, other side. Left arm on the chair. Right arm is long. Lengthen it over your left leg. And if you can't do it, that's fine. Stick with the other ones. Just your basic rotation with your hands on your thighs. One more time though, because we can go deeper, hopefully. Right arm on the chair, left arm over my right leg. Oops, feedback, sorry. And release once more. Rotate left. Relax. Lengthen your right arm. Crossing over your left leg. Breathe through it. And release. Relax. Again, facing front and center. So right now, we're sitting back in our chair. I want us to scoot forward a little bit, but not so much that the chair is not steady and balanced on the floor. Just a little bit so that we can lengthen. And I got to do a little more. I want you to be able to lengthen your leg on the right side. Have your heels touching the floor. Okay, pull those toes up and then relax. Again, pull those toes towards your forehead. Your heel hopefully is touching the floor. Now relax your ankle. And I want you to tip forward diagonal. Use your left leg for support. And even though our ankle is hopefully relaxed, we're getting a nice stretch up the back of our leg. Hold and breathe through it. And release. Same thing. Lengthen your left leg. Heels are down. Pull those toes in. Release, relax the ankle. Let's do that again. Heels down, pull those toes in. And release. Now keep your ankle relaxed. We're going to tip forward. Use your right leg for support. Nice stretch behind your left leg. And release. We're going to add on to that. Lengthen your right leg again. Relax your ankle. Tip forward a little bit. And this time you got to take your eyes off of me for a second. Use your left leg for support. Forearm there. And I want you to reach towards me. So that deepens our stretch behind our leg. If this is uncomfortable, please don't do it. See, I'm reaching for you. If this is uncomfortable, please don't do it. Release. Wait, stay where we are. Let's do it again. Wiggle your fingers. So we're still working on our lower back here and shoulders. I just want to, and as well as the back of the leg, but release. Wanted to get deeper with our stretch. Left leg is extended. Tip forward. Use your right leg for support. Reach forward with your left leg and your left arm. And releasing. One more time. And release. Good. I feel that in my shoulders. Stay where you are as you lift your heels up, toes are down. Or if you need to, go ahead and sit back in the chair. Release. Let's do another one. And release. This time, heels press towards the floor. Pull your toes up towards your knees. And release. Pull up again. We're still sitting a little forward. And hold. And release. Alright, what I want you to do is go ahead, sit back into your chair. Did mostly upper body today? That's fine. I'll catch some of my I actually forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, we're going back into our meditative segment. So let's bring the Zen on. Relax your legs, your knees. Your feet are probably about shoulder width apart. Relax your shoulders. My hands are facing downward in my lap. Of course, you can have your palms facing up. Or you can put your hands across your belly. Whatever's comfortable for you. And let's begin if we hadn't already. Remember, you're welcome to stay in meditation. Otherwise, the rest of us are going to start coming out. Move your fingers, your toes, your ankles, and your wrists. I'm going to go ahead and flex my arms down to the sides of my chair. Lift your shoulders up and down. Too fast. Rotation for the neck, right and left. Release, facing front and center. Lift those shoulders again and relax. This time, chin down and up. And again, shoulders up to the earlobes. And release or relax. Gently tip your head over from left to right. Take your time. Should be loosey-goosey. And our final stretch now. Roll your shoulders up to the earlobes. We're going to go ahead and roll them down. Let your arms and hands follow. And that final stretch, I'm going to sit forward a little bit. Spread open your arms, horizon, all the way up to the roof. Try to put your hands together. Then release. And I knew that was going to happen. Oh well. Let it go. See, I don't even care. So much is in mode right now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I always enjoy stretching out with you. It's something that we have to do on a regular basis, especially the older we get. It's important to have that flexibility training. It will prevent breaks in the future, possible breaks, I should say. So be sure, please, that you drink plenty of water throughout the day, especially after the class. I will too. And remember, you guys are doing a great job. We've got to keep moving. We just don't know how long it's going to be that way. So be sure you keep moving. And that goes for me too. You guys are helping me move. And I appreciate that. So on that note, I hope I see you again soon, working out with you again. And in the meantime, remember, we can do this.